The country road killer is without a doubt one of, if not the scariest mob in all of Minecraft. This ruthless mob will stop at nothing to chase you down and kill you. Literally anything. And he even has multiple ways of doing this, whether it be with his axe, his fists, or his insane speed. The countryside killer is terrifying. But there are 5 things that you can do to outsmart him and escape his wrath. So here are the top 5 strategies to outsmart the country road killer in Number 5. Hit him with his own weapon. When fighting the country road killer, we all instinctively reach for our swords and swing away. But a much better option is to actually wait for him to get close enough and then punch him in the face. Why? Because the country road killer only uses 2 weapons, his fists and his axe. So when you punch him, you have a chance to stun him and knock his weapon out of his hand. If you manage to do so, the killer will drop his axe and become extremely weak. It'll only take a few hits to kill him, even from full health. And this is because the country road killer does not regenerate health like other hostile mobs. So make sure to hit him with everything you've got and end him as fast as possible. Because if you don't, he will pick up his axe again, and you're back to square one. Now I know what you're thinking. How am I supposed to stun him without getting hit by his axe first? Well, the answer is simple. Make sure he never gets within range of you. You want to try and keep the distance between you and the country road killer as long as possible. This will allow you to slowly chip away at his health bar with your bow and arrows while staying safe. The best thing about this strategy is that you don't need any special equipment or items to do this. All you need is a bow and a decent amount of arrows. Just make sure you don't run out, because if you do, you're gonna have a bad time. To make this strategy even more effective, you can set your game to peaceful, so that no other mobs spawn in. This way you won't have to worry about anything else, while you focus on taking out the country road killer. Also, it goes without saying, but make sure to bring plenty of food and maybe even some beds with you just in case. 3. Ride a horse or a donkey. Now if you're feeling really adventurous, you can try to fight the country road killer head on. However, you're gonna need a lot of help if you're going to do this. Thankfully, there are 2 animals in the game that can help you out: horses and donkeys. The reason why you want to bring these animals to the fight is because they run much faster than you are. This means that they can outrun the killer, which will allow you to get some much-needed breathing room. Just make sure to have at least 1 wooden sword equipped, because you're gonna need it. While the horse or donkey is running away from the killer, quickly jump on its back and start heading in the opposite direction. The killer will eventually give up the chase and go back to whatever he was doing before you showed up. From here, you can either continue running or turn around and fight him. If you choose to fight, make sure to bring a shield as well, because it is going to come in handy against his powerful axe. 2. Don't be predictable. One of the most important things to remember when trying to outrun the country road killer is to not be predictable. He's an intelligent mob and he's able to learn from your movements. So if you're always running in the same direction, he'll eventually catch up to you. That's why it's important to mix things up and keep him guessing. For example, if you're running through a forest, don't just stick to the same path. Go off trail and try to find a different way out. The country road killer will likely follow you off the path as well, but he'll be much slower once he's in unfamiliar territory. This will give you the opportunity to escape or even turn around and fight back. Another thing you can do to throw off the killer is to hide in caves or other enclosed spaces. He's not very good at navigating these types of environments, so it'll give you a chance to get away from him. Just be careful, because he can still attack you through cave entrances, so don't stay in one place for too long. Overall, the key to escaping the country road killer is to be unpredictable and keep him on his toes. He's a relentless mob, but he's not unbeatable. So as long as you're prepared and have a plan, you should be able to outsmart him and survive. 1. Lead him into a cave. By far the easiest and most effective way to escape the country road killer is to lead him into a cave. There are many advantages to this strategy. First and foremost, the killer will not be able to catch you in a cave. He may be fast on the surface, but his movement speed is greatly reduced in underground areas. Secondly, the killer will not be able to attack you in a cave, unless he has a pickaxe. If he doesn't have a pickaxe, then you're pretty much safe. All you have to do now is wait for him to become tired and stop chasing you, and then you can safely walk away. Even if he does have a pickaxe, you're still in a pretty good position, because it forces him to come even closer in order to hit you. This means that you have a better chance to stun him and take his weapon away. Again, this will render him basically useless, since he'll no longer be able to deal any damage. Remember, the killer does not regenerate health in caves, so finish him off quickly before he finds another way out. And there you have it. By following these simple tips, you should be able to escape the clutches of the country road killer and live to see another day. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really helps out a lot. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Here are some other videos you might enjoy.